Hello, my name is Resendiz, and this is my persuasive speech. This is my audience who I will be presenting to. The stars at night are big and bright deep in the heart of Texas. I've been lucky enough to witness this firsthand. Others haven't been as fortunate. According to the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department, an estimated 80% of Americans have never seen the Milky Way due to the growing glow of artificial light. I've always been in awe of the star-filled skies near my hometown in the Texas Hill Country. It's one of the things that I miss most since moving to San Antonio. Through reading journals and research by organizations created to help defend keeping the skies dark, I've learned a lot about the impact of light pollution and how it's not just a problem for astronomers and stargazers. Today I will discuss the growing problem of light pollution in the US and new strategies to stop it. Energy is wasted on unnecessary lighting. Information from the International Dark Sky Association suggests that a minimum of 30% of outdoor lighting is wasted in the US alone. That's over $3 billion a year spent on unnecessary energy consumption. And that releases an additional 21 million tons of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Light pollution is bad for human health. The National Sleep Foundation tells us that night lights affects the human's ability to produce melatonin, which can cause sleeping disorders. The Globe at Night says that unshielded night lights cause glare, which reduce visibility and can be hazardous to drivers. Dark skies are essential for maintaining ecosystems. A study whose findings were published in the article "Light Pollution Modifies the Expression of Daily Rhythms and Behavior Patterns in a Nocturnal Primate" have shown that presence of light affects visible abilities of nocturnal predators and prey. Light is known to affect the feeding habits and disrupt the balances of nocturnal animals. Another study described in "Stacking the Odds, Light Pollution May Shift the Balance in an Ancient Predator-Prey Arms Race" mentions that continued introduction of light at night could lead to conservation problems. Only under a dark sky can you witness the true majestic beauty that the universe has to offer. The stars provide guidance both figuratively and literally. The night sky is an inspiration. As the International Dark Sky Association states, the night sky is our common and universal heritage that is becoming unknown to the newest generation. All hope is not lost for our future generation just yet. There are things that all of us can do to help reduce light pollution and stop its adverse effects. Keeping the skies dark starts with you. Educate yourself and others. Familiarize yourself with the negative impacts of light pollution. Spread the word. Do your part. Turn off lights when they're not needed. Use proper shielding on outdoor lighting to eliminate trespass lighting. And reduce light intensity. In his review of reducing the ecological consequences of nighttime light pollution, options and developments, Kevin Gaston proposes reducing radiation by using lights which emit in the blue and green spectrum of the color wheels. These are a few examples of things you can do to help reduce light pollution and keep the skies dark. Think globally and act locally. Talk about lighting practices to your neighborhood association about better night lighting practices in your community. Get your local government involved. Petition for government-owned properties that don't operate 24/7 to go dark at night. Enforce lights out policies for all unoccupied buildings after 2 a.m. Reduce the number of street lamps on highways and roads. Now you know what you can do to help keep our skies dark. Think about what could happen if you take action now, or worse, if you don't. If you take action now, you can save money, and your city can save money. Your city can create more jobs with the savings, and that can create more employment opportunities for people. You leave a smaller carbon footprint for your children and your grandchildren. A child can be inspired by the night sky and become the next Van Gogh or Galileo. And if you don't take action, more lights will be installed. And this can cause more sleeping disorders and health issues. And we could be responsible for more extinctions of nocturnal animals. It turns out the old adage is true. Less really is more. Who would have ever thought that turning off a few lights isn't only good for the environment, but good for your health too? Not to mention how dark skies influence people of all ages. When you get home tonight, remember some of the tips I've given you. I've armed you with the knowledge about how to help keep the skies dark. That's step 1 checked off. Tell your friends and family about what you learned here tonight. Turn off or shield your outdoor lighting. Join the International Dark Sky Association and spread the word to others. Just as the stars have guided us through the globe, let them guide us into the future. Thank you, you've been a great audience.